Hello everyone, it's your host, Code Marvelous, and today, on Day Job, we are going to be doing a little bit of that Geist action. So, let's find ourselves a game. Hope everybody is doing well. I'm back from PAX East, as you can see from my shirt, and ya boy is ready to stream some Netrunner. Ready to stream like nobody's watching. My wife and I had a fantastic time. It was great to go. Went to a ton of panels. I had somebody at the booth for Asmodee North America ask me about what kind of games I was interested in, and then suggest that maybe I should check out Netrunner. And I was like, oh yeah, I should look into that. Missed all you fine people. We are on our way. Let's see what's on top of R&D. All right, so that's 2 agendas down. I honestly don't know. Does NGOB pull up? Hopefully we'll get an answer in a second here. All right, hopefully we'll... All right. Breakers are generally good. This is a new build, so I'm playing it perhaps a little bit slower than I normally would. You'll just have to bear with me. Alright, we gotta get cracking. Because otherwise we're gonna lose. Yeah, I think we just kind of lose here. Ow, 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 ow. Yep, we lose. We are too slow. Oh, good, it's just money. Let's draw. Oh my lord, Balder, I do not care. Nope, that's not what I meant to hit. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, you gotta go. Here, hang on one second. I'll be right back. Oh, you gotta go. Go, go, go. Man, that off-turn fall guy feels good with those wastelands. I should have mad dashed. I could have won the game. Yep. We might lose here, but we'll see. Yep, close game, but we lost because I forgot to mad dash. Alright, let's jump into a new game. Ought to go. What constitutes an unfair Geist deck? Also, while we're waiting, I got these incredible dice at PAX that I totally did not spend an absurd amount of money on. That'll wait for between the next game, but I'm an avid role player and I indulged in something I normally don't allow myself to purchase. This is a really good hand. I'll keep that. Oh, you mean where I'm not playing Kongamoto and shit? I'm an old school guy, you know? Oh, top card's a snare. I'm just gonna make my camera a little larger. Look at this beauty. Look at it. Balanced aluminum and steel. I have a full set. They're lovely. They feel great. They roll wonderfully. Alright. Let's draw once. Let's put down Wasteland. Let's hit this fall guy. House of Knives. I'm trying out new things. You know, I'm always experimenting. Like, that's my whole jam. We're always trying new things in this channel. That's what I'm all about. Alright. This pass, we're gonna need to do the Amakua, because I need to break her ASAP. So let's farm some counters on that. Then after the turn ends, we'll hit Sports Hopper. That snare is somewhere in hand. That's something we need to be advised about. Okay, so that's an Obokata protocol. So the time to get that is like right now. So let's go do that. We don't have anything we can't afford to lose. You know, Scribble, that's a good question. I don't really have a good answer for it. That's why I'm testing it. You know, people who watch this channel a lot know that I've been on the train for the off-campus version of the build for a really long time. But I want that Abagnale. Then when the turn ends, we're going to get Forger down. You know, when you fall into ruts, as far as building, where you start assuming that a card is the best, you know, sometimes that's true, right? Like, a sure gamble is always going to be a sure gamble, right? Like, Inject is always going to be a good card if you're playing Conspiracy Breakers. But with things that, like, really dramatically change your engine, like Off-Campus versus Wasteland, it's really important to, like, revisit that, because what may be very good at one time might not be as good later. Like, there's a lot of yellow cards right now that put cards back on top of your deck. A lot more people are playing Best Defense and things like that, and there's a lot more C-source action going on. So in that kind of world, I think off-campus might be worse, because off-campus, you're gonna have issues with certain things. I took today off, Sean. So the neat thing about On the Lam and Forger is okay. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, just the sound. Oh, so good. All right, Balder, I love you, man, but you need to give yourself a bath, because you were playing and now you were smelly, so you gotta go, because I'm not letting you in my lap. Right now I'm going to be running Blades in the Dark. Alright. We're in bad shape, to be completely honest. I'm not as familiar with this style of play as I once was. Yeah, you can have $1 billion. I don't care. What actions would I have? I don't have a pull-up. Blades in the Dark. I'm going to be starting up a Sprawl game that's going to be on Twitch. Then my wife is going to be starting a series of one-shots, including a game of Inspectors. Alright. So let's hit HQ. I'm looking for the pull-op. Because since our opponent was kind enough to pre-res baddie, pull-up is life. Yeah, we're in rough shape. I don't think we can win. I guess we just go for it. I'm not spending any money on that shit. Okay, so that's one. Let's count it out. So I think I only need 2 more runs to do this. Cute. Okay. Boulder, chill. What kind of add Kim destruction decks? Send it to me in Slack so I can drop it in the show chat. If they use the Nisei counter, we know that we've lost, basically. Okay. What are we doing here? I just needed the extra card. Whew. Yeah, I mean, I've found from my own personal testing that Ed Kim is not, like the Ed Kim, the Friday Chimp is not as good as I thought it would be. I really think it has to be Freedom so you can get the trash every turn. And also, unlike Kim, you can control whether or not it happens if you're against yellow. We're going to run out of cards. I do want to be pressuring Centrals right now. That's some bullshit. I won't have enough cards. I have to re-encounter the data loop. Good game. All right. Let's see if we can get one more. Oh, man. But yeah. So, for those of you who aren't familiar, Blades in the Dark and Sprawl are two indie games that are indie RPGs where it's focused around the crew and the mission, and basically, unlike D&D where it's kind of like a generalized rule set to be able to kind of do anything, Blades in the Dark is all about, and Sprawl is all about, telling a very specific type of story with very specific type of characters. In the case of the Sprawl is all about cyberpunk, like hardworking cyberpunk mercenaries just trying to do their jobs, not get screwed over, and get paid, right? With all the machinations of the corpse and people lying to them and just trying to eke out an existence, right? But unlike things like Shadowrun, which I enjoy, where it's all about giving you a crunch and an option for everything that you could possibly think of, Sprawl says, no, instead of that, just tell us what you do, and then we will make it work in the rules, right? So, like, when you mix it up, you're saying, okay, instead of saying, I'm going to pick up my die and I'm going to attack that guy with my 2d8 gun, in Sprawl, you say, I'm going to mix it up. And then the GM says, okay, but what do you do? And you say, you know, well, I kick my way through the plate glass door, and then I do, you know, I roll to the desk in the bank and kick it over and start shooting in both directions, right? And then you roll to see how successful that is, and then you and the GM basically decide as a group what exactly the outcome of that is. So everything's focused on the narrative and keeping the story moving. What you do is less important than the actual numbers. Same with Blades in the Dark. Blades in the Dark is all about how you actually do things. And instead of everything being focused on pre-planning, everything is focused on flashbacks. Same with the Sprawl. You had holds or gear or intel that you then say, okay, we arrive on the scene of the corporate headquarters that we have to break into, and there's heavily armored guards there. And somebody who did some research early who got a hold says, okay, I'm going to say that I did some research and I figured out that one of the guards has a cousin that's in the hospital, and I'm going to spoof a call that he needs to the head of this hospital, so he'll leave his shift, and then his door will be unguarded. You know, so instead of having to try to pre-plan everything, everything's based on being exciting up front and just keeping everything moving. It's really neat. I'm going to be running both of those games. Okay, then. All right, let's just go get rid of that boom. That seems like a good idea. But yeah, I've been playing RPGs for a long time. RPG playing was actually my primary hobby before I got into Netrunner. You know, 20 years of playing, D&D, Pathfinder, things like that are great. But, people tend to get into this mindset where they're so focused on planning everything to a T that the only way that you can actually make the game exciting is by just making it so that their plan that they spend an hour of real life time working out just doesn't work. And that feels bad for everyone, right? Because, like, if they're like, oh, we study the building and we talk to everybody and, like, we're going to do this and we're going to do this, it should go off without a hitch. So Blades in the Dark and Sprawl makes it so that people are invested in things not going exactly as planned, because that's how they get experience and that's how they get to come up with cool narrative things that their characters are doing. I'm probably dead here because I wasn't paying attention, but such is life. Whoa. What is going on? Why am I getting people entering game beeps? I mean, in the grand scheme of things, what just happened was not that bad. All right, at some point... But yeah, that's going to be on my Code Marvelous Twitch channel. It's just twitch.tv/codemarvelous. But I'm going to be focusing a lot of my energies there because I really want to get back to a state where I'm like running lots of games, because that was something that I really did a lot of when I was younger, and I haven't been doing it so much, and it you know, I want to get back to it. We're in pretty good shape. We have to be less worried now because we can just eat a hard-hitting news. I would like to get a pull up down. The neat thing is a lot of our opponent's ice that has teeth have traces on them, so let's head into HQ. Let's see what kind of reses we get. Out we go. Let's check R&D because we can get our RNG key trigger. Fire that trace. Hey, we made money for that. And then we're going to fire RNG key. We're going to name 5. So we're going to gain 3. And then we're going to get rid of that corporate grant. And we're going to... I'm so hesitant to use Amakuas against a deck like this. The IP blocks are there somewhere. I just can't see them. So I think we're gonna... Please stop. All right. In we go. Another NGO. Oh, and I died. I figured since we saw the other one there that that one was probably an agenda, but... Balder, stop. See if we can force an Atlas pop here. Yeah, we're just gonna get blown out. All right. Good morning. There's been music playing this whole time. Or at least there should be. Well, Balder, get. What about now? Yeah, I can't really troubleshoot this right now. I'm in the middle of running the game. I can't get set up now. Yeah, I don't think we got a good chance. Yep, we lost. Too many distractions. Is the music actually playing now? Be right back. No, there's no new information about my work situation. I'm still looking for a new job while sticking it out at my old job to get my severance. I don't know what our opponent's doing. Hey, Raven. All right. So let's think about what we're gonna do. So we can kind of keep the Amakua and the Lister back for surprise. We want to cycle through more of our deck. I'm pretty good at playing it in person. I'm just waiting to be able to play him on the actual server because people very rarely play on the test server, so I can't really stream from there because I won't have opponents. But I already have decks made for him and SSO. Surat City Grid. Is that going to be an NGO where he's going to res it to trigger the Surat? That'd be really cool. Oh, that was actually an agenda? You better get some money. That's the ginger grid, obviously. Alright. About enough of that. Let's get in here. And they quit. Okay. I hate my cat. That's not true, I love him, but... Oh, that's probably game right there. Yep. We really need to find Corporate Grant. Come on. Yeah, we're in rough shape. If we can't find a Corporate Grant, we basically have no chance. Yeah, if we can't, we have 3 copies of Corporate Grant, but if we can't get out from under this scarcity, we have no chance. We're holding all resources, and we have no other way to make money. Yeah, we're probably just gonna lose here. That turn 1 scarcity is gonna come for you. Yeah, and the next card's a scarcity. Good game. That turn 1 scarcity will get you. No, I didn't mean to start you, League of Legends. No. Alright, so we've already got a much better start going here. I mean, okay. Sure, I'll check it. Why not? We're gonna face plant on some brain damage. Oh no, we're not. Okay. Rad. Two Motions in the bin. That's pretty good for us. That curfew's going down, obviously. Oh no, just gonna go for the money. I mean, Maui, I think it's really easy to deal with Amakua. It's play Cyberdeck's Virus Suite. Like, people don't want to play that card, but, like, it does the thing that you need it to do. Like, it does the thing. People just don't want to play the card, but it's a good card. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna say 4. Yeah. Good game. No, I don't think so. Just play Cyberdex. I really think people are overthinking it. Because if you play Cyberdex or that Shinteki event, you're going to rip him in half. Also, I think he's going to be good. I don't think he's going to be overpowered. People just don't want to play the counters for him. But, like, Cyberdex is going to be good for what ails you once Freedom comes out anyway. Anyway, we had kind of a mixed day, but I'm glad to be back. I missed all of you. So, thank you very much for taking time out of your Monday morning to come hang out with me. And until I see all of you fine people again, always be running.